Alright, and hello and welcome to week 6 of the Super Sluggers Association. This certainly the first take, and I didn't mess up before. We have the Noah Muscles taking on the Irene Monkeys. This the final game for both of these teams before the All-Star break. We have the Irene Monkeys at 1-4, third in the West. A win here would bring them to within 1.5 games. And the Noah Muscles in a similar situation, 1-3. A win here would get them to within 1.5 games. We have Austin Powers pitching here to Paragoomba to lead off, and that will be a lazy grounder here on Peach Ice Garden. Austin Powers a 13.5 ERA through 10 innings pitched. And here we're going to see Paratroopa up to bat. Paratroopa batting 389, and Blue Yoshi's going to put him away too. How you doing, Irene?
I'm doing good. Like I said, my team already had their first win, so I'm going to chill out and let them play it with as much fun as they want.
You know, that might be the method for success here, as Dexter going to put that away to put the Muscles out 1-2-3 in the first. Teams that tend to have fun tend to play better, and my knowledge of that is Alex's team, which is just kind of out there for fun. They try to bring good vibes, and they've had their last 3 games have all been within 1 run, and they even put down the Taylor Bastards. As Brown Critter's going to make a great play there, Irene, I fear that your offense may struggle with those critters in the infield. They really are just two slightly lesser PD Piranhas. Well, you have a starred Darkbones up to the plate. Would you ever think about changing your star, Irene?
I might. That's a good idea. I might next time, and just see how it goes.
Because Darkbones is batting 643, so not a bad choice for the star. Unfortunately, he does not have a single extra base hit thus far in the season, which is a little surprising for someone with the star. Honestly, Austin Powers might be your best bet for the star, but you can't star Mies.
Yeah, that's what stinks about this whole thing.
Dixie Kong might be another good bet. Dixie Kong's normally good for about a 500 batting average, but this year batting just 333. As Brown Critter's going to send that all the way back to the wall, and that'll be a triple for him. Now it'll be Wario. Wario, who's probably used the most star hits in the league this season, him or Waluigi. He won't here, and that's going to get in the gap in right center field. And Wario, slow as he is, with the boo, is going to try and go to 3. And he will get there with a lack of buddy toss. So back-to-back triples for the Muscles. And Batman going to bring in Wario, so that'll make it 2-0 Muscles. Wario batting incredible 737 this season. I know Noah was disappointed about getting him, but he's doing pretty much exactly what Luigi did last year, minus the pitching.
Yeah.
Well, now you'll get a chance at Master Chief, who's batting just 333, and he's going to find the gap. Maybe the infield should play in a little bit. Or the outfield should play in a little bit, as those balls just keep dropping short. Then again, with how big this field is, you'd hate to have a ball go over your head. Blue Yoshi going to turn 2 there to end the inning. It'll be 2-0 through the top of the second. Irene, any reason why you chose this stadium other than that it's deep and Noah's power hitters might then struggle?
Uh, honestly, I just want to screw with him.
Hmm. It might be too much time has passed, and thus I don't have the knowledge I once did. This might have been the stadium that you beat Harrison in week 1 in season 1?
Oh,
What a play by the
it
outfield there.
might.
He didn't have to move for that one, did he? So you're in the top of the third. It's going to be Paragoon. Paragoon batting 300. I think this might be a good time to call out. As we've said before, Noah's team truly is 4 players: King K. Rool, the 2 critters, and Wario. Green Paratroop are doing okay, batting 444, but everyone on his team batting 389 or below. When the average batting average in the Super Slugger Association is 494, that's not really acceptable. Noah thrives off of the runs that he can generate from that loop of 4 players, the 2 critters, obviously Wario and King K. Rool. Um, and he needs his other 5 to perform better, or he needs to take advantage of those home runs that he gets when he has those 4 up. King K. Rool has 9 currently. The 2 critters share 3, and Wario doesn't have a single one yet. He doesn't have the sort of conga lines that a Taylor team or a Justin team or a Logan team put out. Would have been a good power if it was a little sooner. Now Austin Powers up to the plate. A 409 hitter. What's it going to take, Irene, for you to win this game here?
Not too sure. I hope. I think if it's a good conga line, it might be possible.
Yeah, that's fair. You've had 9 batters and only one has hit it out of the infield. 9 up, 9 out. So far, a perfect game for the starting pitcher for the Muscles. Master Chief, that is. But if you can avoid the King K. Rool long ball, which you would think you could on a field this big, you're in good shape. That was almost a really interesting play there. Well, Irene, let me be the first to say, if we haven't in a while, that we really appreciate you being here. I know it's been rough for your teams. Obviously, season 1 you made the playoffs. You were, I believe, the 6th seed. And season 2 and now season 3 didn't and aren't looking the best. But, you know, I
I'm getting
appreciate
numb to the rage that usually
I
sits on
appreciate
my
you
mind when
sticking
there's
it
fun.
out. Um, And as I said at the end of last year, where you had won your first game, and wow, that's a really good boo and a star hit by Wario there. But as I said at the end of last season, that your team looks like it had improved. Your roster building had improved over the course of the season. You had stuff to look for or look forward to, and then you went ahead and got that win early in this season, looking to make it 2 or maybe even 3. um, you can build towards a lot next season. You'll have some good draft picks. There'll be some good players on the board for you. And of course, if you battle out and win 1 or 2 games, you shouldn't maybe even make the playoffs this season. Shouldn't
We'll
on
have to
paper, I
see.
should say. Because your team does have a method for success, and your team does conga line similarly to the Taylor Bastards. That's a really nice boo there. The Taylor Bastards and the Logan and Justins of the world. Um, and all it takes is your batters hitting up over the infield rather than to the infield. And you did it against Hannah. You beat her by a good 12 runs, if I remember correctly, or something close to it. And in my mind, that's what it
I
takes.
can't remember how many runs it was.
It was a good old-fashioned shellacking, is what it was. As I had just gotten to saying, wow, these boos are incredible from Noah's team. I just got to saying, too, how Noah needed to have his kind of scrubs of his lineup play well, and he's gotten, that's going to be inside the park home run. Wow. A home run, then, for Paragoomba. That's his first of the season. Um, and it's funny, Noah's not really winning this game because of the strength of his players. He's kind of winning it off of item usage, which is incredible. Because normally the best item user in the league is Alex. But Noah coming up with a
I
different
mean,
strategy here.
a lot of people can surprise you. Like in my victory against Emma.
Yeah. The crazy thing is,
That
too,
anybody.
Noah doesn't even really
Yeah.
have Noah doesn't even really have the chemistry to use items. He just, I guess, had a good string, a good run there. There's a hit, Irene. Perfect no longer. It'll be a starred Dark Bones. Maybe he can try something here.
Maybe. We'll have to see.
It's a hit, and you've got runners on first and second with a chance to cut into this lead. It'll be Red Koopa, who's batting, honestly astonishing for him, 522. So with him getting on, it'll be bases loaded for Dexter, who's going to need a good banana here. Who will get tossed out but score a run. So he saves the double play with the banana. Now Red Yoshi up the middle will score one, and with a good POW, actually the POW won't matter because of the flying character. 7-2 though, Irene. 2 runs cross. Another hit here could make it 3. Ideally, Irene, if you could get through Noah's pitchers, forcing King K. Rool, then there's the possibility of getting the critter having to go up there and pitch to ruin the infield. And that would be a major turning point for you, as those critters are devastating in the midfield there. Austin Powers going to send that high, and it is high enough for Green Paratrooper to get there. So a good 3 runs there for Irene. She's going to go into the heart of the order against the Critters, King K, and Wario. I don't think you're ever really out of a game, Irene. I think your team can
Yeah,
always find a way to sneak right back up.
they are sneaky.
We getting this game started up?
Game is started up.
Yeah, it just started a bit ago.
We're in the 5th inning, Parker.
Huh?
We're in the 5th inning, youngin'.
Where's the stream? I can't see where you can watch it.
Irene, how did you not tell me that I wasn't streaming to you guys?
You were.
What were you watching this whole time?
I was listening to the background because I was preparing some food.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I did join it the first time, but I guess he quit streaming to like fix the mistake that was made.
No, no mistakes. First try. This Diddy Kong now tired. Diddy Kong is 16.2 ERA. He
Where you wanna
uses a
go?
lot of star pitches, so he gets tired pretty quickly.
So weird.
As you got the 9-1-2 hitters up for the Monkeys.
I told you.
She literally said me in this room.
No, she said I was not wrong.
Hi, Coach Riley. Are you here for Parker's game today?
Yes, I am.
She's
All right.
pissed at me.
Oh my
Why?
goodness.
What'd you do?
Because she's a woman and they get mad at the littlest things.
Okay,
Sorry.
I know that, but what did you do?
I didn't wake up. I didn't wake up. I napped for too long.
No, the issue is that so we were gonna go to Sky Zone, but they don't open till 4. So around 3, I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a power nap. Actually, check when you called Sky Zone because I did. I took a nap shortly after that. 3:02.
So you didn't fall asleep at 3.
I said I laid down around 3:05.
Okay, I never said, but I was not asleep at.
You told me you went to sleep at 4:30 when I said I wanted to take a power nap
Okay.
for like an hour.
Continue.
So why would you go to sleep at 4:30?
Okay, just
When
continue.
I wanted to be woken up at 4.
Basically, I woke up at like 7, and she woke up at like what time? 5.
I woke up at 5.
But she
And
wanted to be
and
woken up at 4.
Yes, but I fell asleep.
So Riley, you know what I would do if I wanted to wake up at a certain time? I'd set an alarm.
And would you get upset with me if we didn't get to go to Sky Zone because I was sleeping, or would you wake me up before 7 o'clock and like, hey, we're going to Sky Zone, let's go?
Did I tell you to wake me up to go to Sky Zone or no?
No.
No, I didn't.
No. I mean, did she tell you to wake her up to go to Sky Zone?
She told me to wake her up during her power nap, but I fell asleep.
Okay,
And
so
then
that's
she
it's a
woke up-
little bit your fault, but also you could have prevented this by setting an alarm and waking him up.
But don't you think she could have woke me up?
Yeah,
I was asleep. How was I supposed to know that you wanted to be woken up?
well, like 5. When you woke up, why didn't you
Yeah.
wake him up? Was it too late to go to Sky Zone then?
He was awake.
No, it wasn't. She woke up at like 5, and Sky Zone didn't close till late.
No. I did wake up at 5, and then I was like, why didn't you wake me? I thought we were going to Sky Zone, and then you fell back asleep.
Why don't you just go to Sky?
I don't even remember
Why don't you go to Sky Zone tomorrow?
because we're busy tomorrow.
Oh.
I'm going to Tyson's to watch March Madness.
Oh. Sounds like he's choosing Tyson over you, Riley.
She works Friday and Saturday.
Oh.
Yeah, Friday, I think we're gonna, after St. John's, Highland's gonna end up, Berlin Highland's gonna end up playing. So me
Gotcha.
and, Chung are probably gonna stay for that.
To be fair, I was trying to think like a girl when I said that you're choosing your buddy over her, because Allie always says that about me and sluggers. But you know what? My sluggers come first.
Your sluggers. Day
I'm-
1 sluggers. All right,
Day
let's
one,
go get ice cream.
you're a day 3 slugger. I would love some ice cream right now, but nope, I'm just over here slugging.
I'm gonna watch slugging. Where are we getting ice cream? Sweet Frog? The freak no. I spent $17 sweet the other day.
Spent $17 on ice cream for 2 people.
Frozen yogurt.
Must be some gourmet quality shit.
It was the shit, I'll tell you that.
Meanwhile, Irene's gonna make it 8-5 here on the back of Red Yoshi.
Throw your trash away. We don't live in a pigsty.
I mean, you used to live in a pigsty.
Nope, I moved out Friday.
You move out Friday?
Yep.
So you still do live in the pigsty then?
Yep.
Wario coming in to pitch. Red Critter gonna turn 2 there. Wario a 9.35 ERA. He's done better in the past few weeks. Harrison's in the call. Hi, Harrison. He's working like
Hello,
he always
Harrison.
does. You have King K coming over to the plate. King K with 9 home runs this season through just 4
9.
games. 9 home runs in 4 games. He's having a great season. He's going to send that one deep, but not deep enough for a home run. However, it should be deep enough to score Red Critter. Oh, he's going to turn back to third. Noah was an 8.5 run favorite going into this game. Probably unlucky that he drew Peach Ice Garden. There'll be a sacrifice fly there to make it a 4-run game. Dixie Kong pitching for Irene, filling in for Diddy Kong. Dixie Kong this season a 20.25 ERA, so much, much worse than she has been in the past. But now here in the bottom of the 7th, we're going to have the 8-9 hitters, and Irene down just 4.
See, when I tell them to have fun, they start doing fairly well.
Yeah, they just got to get it out of the infield. Well, they got to get it out of the infield and not hit it right to the outfield. It's a
Yeah.
task that the Toads and the Drybones do rather well. All right, so a runner on third here. A star hit by Diddy Kong would probably bring her home. For some reason, he hasn't been using his star hits as of recent. But here in the 7th, down 4 would be the time for it. Instead, he's just going to do a normal hit, but it'll be good enough. 9-6. So what you're telling me, Coach Riley, is you could be bouncing on a trampoline right now, but because Parker didn't wake up, you can't?
I'm glad Coach Riley went inside to grab cash off my desk, or she'd be pissed. So there, thank you.
A fly ball into center. That'll be a single. And Irene, you really need to turn 2 here to avoid a bases loaded game into Red Critter. But I think the star hit's going to be deep enough to score Batman. Yes, it'll be 10-6 and only 2 outs now. Irene running out of pitching here is a little less drastic than before, as I don't think there's going to be many home runs, but we are one batter away from King K. Rool, a starred King K. Rool, who would probably be the only guy in the Sluggers Association that could hit a home run in these conditions. But Irene's going to get out of the inning. She's just down 4. One big inning here would be enough, though she's going to have to go through the dregs of her order here. Down 4 in the 8th, she's going to need to get some hits and fast. That's a good start. Unfortunately, still in double play territory with Dexter up. Hannah of last season would tell you how that tends to go. But a flyout here, probably the best out that you could hope for. You've got to survive 2 Yoshi hits. Yoshis love hitting ground balls. Maybe an item here would help.
Yeah, we'll see.
Nope. Alright, so a double play there means you're going to have Yoshi, Austin Powers, and Blue Noki in the 9th inning. Of course, you're going to have to survive this right here, but Irene's running on fumes.
Justin, not to sound like our grandparents, but how much is gas near you? Because it's always cheaper out towards you.
In Sydney it was like 360, but I think here it was like 320 or 330.
Oh, all right.
That ball with the freezy is going to be deep enough to get over. And that's
He's on
probably... That's probably going to be an inside the park home run, as there's still nobody on screen. Finally, Darkbone's going to get there. And that is the second home run of the game for Noah's squad, second inside the park home run. And still no outs for Irene, and that's probably going to slam the door shut on her chances. So Irene, another hard-fought game, barring a Noah domination here of the 9th inning, you've still covered the spread. Which is a common theme for you, doing better than expected. Wario tossed out after being a little too aggressive there. Should be a nope. Wow, what a POW is going to result in everyone being safe. That is a single. Peach's Ice Garden is causing chaos in the favor of Noah's squad. I've never seen Noah's scrubs hit so many triples. Well, once again, Irene, you kept this game very close until you ran out of pitching.
Yeah.
I don't know if that means that you need to get a 4th pitcher somewhere, or a, maybe a 3rd pitcher with a little more stamina or something, but every game that you've had, pretty much except for the Justin game, and I guess that Hannah game that you won, has been you keeping it super, super close until the very end of the game where you run out of pitching. So a 14-6 game there in favor of the Noah Muscles. At the end, he kind of pulled away, though I believe an 8-run game means that Irene covered the spread, and she did. So MVP goes to Brown Critter there. Probably well-deserved as King K. Rool, a very quiet game. A quiet game for everyone in your squad, Irene. Maybe change the star up or something. Dixie Kong having the star might do well.
Maybe.
But that all for this game. Hopefully our next one a little more interesting for you guys.